Welcome to the breakfast broadcast. Today we are going to be eating breakfast together and talking about the news stories over the weekend. So, let's get right into that, shall we? For breakfast this morning, I've got a mixed up cereal, a bunch of different things in here. Let me think here. Apple Jacks, Batman cereal, and some oats. And maybe a couple other things hiding in there. For coffee this morning, I've got a medium roast called Pride of Arabia. It's pretty damn tasty, to say the least about it. And let's get straight into the news stories, because that is interesting. We're still connecting to Twitch, but that's okay. Twitch can wait. Twitch can miss a news story as well. That's quite fine. Just gonna set up my chroma key. Oh, no, I want to actually select it, make it a little better if I can. There we go. Yeah, it's perfect. I know. I'm working on it. Okay, I'm working on it. All right. So the first article today is about major tech firms urging the United States to retain net neutrality rules. About 2 years ago, net neutrality was lost to the United States, and since then, the world's been trying to get it back. Recently, there's been a group formed together called the Internet Association. The founding members were Google, Amazon, and a few other big businesses, Facebook and eBay. And it's basically a bunch of different big businesses getting together, and there's been other things like this going on recently. All kind of coming together, trying to keep or get back to net neutrality in the United States, where it has certainly been lost. Presently in the United States, different companies are throttling different rates, and they now have the ability to limit any user from accessing any information on the internet. So censorship is alive and real in the United States. So Google the Internet Association, or check out my Twitter account or the description below for a link to this article. But I mean, there's lots of articles out there. Net neutrality in the States, it's something we'll miss. A couple more bites of my breakfast and jump right into the next article. Marvel released their demo over the weekend for their new VR game coming out in 2018. It's a superhero fighting game. This article goes on to describe the guy experiencing the game, so you should check this article out. It's from Gizmodo. But come on, VR being a superhero, that's great. I'm really looking forward to playing it next year when it comes out. A couple more bites of my breakfast, and we'll drive straight into the next article. Even though it's going to rain today, it's looking like a beautiful day. I forgot to play my music. Forgive me. Forgive me. I hope that's not too loud. Alright, so, next article. I've been praying for Google to do this forever now, but Google has finally released a new app called Backup and Sync. I guess it's the new version of Google Drive for Windows that will allow you to back up basically any file or folder on your computer automatically to the cloud when you have Backup and Sync running, obviously. So it's just an upgraded way of Google Drive for you to back up more than just like one folder on your hard drive. I think it's awesome. I think that, like, I've got about 1 terabyte right now online, so it's going to be great for me. It's going to make it way easier to throw things online. A couple more bites of my breakfast and I'll quickly delve into the last article. So, I'm interested in pedagogy, so the art of teaching, if you will. And here's a few tips in an article for using humor effectively for teaching. I'm just going to cover the bullet points. So these are cases where you should use humor when a teacher, as a teacher or just in general. So humor is good to use when breaking the ice, reassuring an anxious student, clearing up confusion, working with a senior or long-term student, and when receiving positive feedback. And you should not use humor when discussing grades, saying no, when giving feedback, when with a formal or very busy group, or when you need to protect your credibility. If you want to read more details on the article, check it out. She's in the description. The article is from Simply Teach. And a couple more bites of my breakfast, and we'll touch on the last article of the day. So, Google is using AI to create stunning landscape photos using Street View imagery. So what she's doing is she's taking a bunch of previously crap-ass Street View photos. If you've seen them around, they're really wonky. They look kind of like this. And then she uses her AI masterworks to merge them together and make them look more like what post-production photography, professional photography looks like. And yeah, it's just another step towards putting humans out of work, but it's a decent one nonetheless. AI like this will make it easier for us to go out and take really crappy photos of really cool looking places and then have the AI stitch them together later. I will talk more about that when it's not a news episode of the Breakfast Broadcast. One last bite of my Breakfast Broadcast, and I will bid you all adieu for the day. Thank you for joining me on the news edition of the Breakfast Podcast. As always, you can find me around the interwebs at CXDaemon, or my alternative name, Christopher Michael S. Have a good day, everyone.